A6. Let me reach.
All right, bet. So I started recording. We're good. Once we start here, I'm gonna link everything up later when I edit it. All I want right now is just for us to get some good content and just think about the young black men and y'all from y'all hood, from where y'all from. Just trying to do something with yourself, for real.
Intros and then we get a pop.
Let them know what you want them to do. Let them know what you're doing.
Talk to my young self.
Talk to somebody like me.
Talk to your young self.
Talk to my young self.
Talk to your young self. Talk to your young self.
All right.
I just want to make sure that this shit is in a good spot.
For sure.
You solid. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm a quarterback this.
We gotta worry about
I'm a quarterback this. We good with it.
Hey, what's up, bros? Hey, look, so we back. Risktaker Radio. Another episode. We're coming live from Houston, Texas. Come on, get some love. Houston, Texas. We out here investing and just coming out to shout out to my brother, the man himself, Risktaker CEO. My brother Shay. Alright, so give him a shout out. So you know, it's the culture's economist. I'm out here with the bros of Omega Psi Phi. Can I get a Yeah, so we just here to just touch down. We're in Houston. My first time in Houston myself. And I just wanted to come reach out to my brother who's staying out here now and talk to the other black men that's in the area and just have some time for some cool content and to put y'all onto what we're doing and what we like to see from the community. So, bruhs, I appreciate y'all for tapping into Risktaker Radio today.
Bro, no question.
You know what I mean?
Brother, we out here. We out here.
How about we just go around the table introducing ourselves and where we from, what we're into business-wise.
Say that.
Business work, all that good stuff. All right, so Rody.
Yes, sir. So like my road dog said, my name is Shay.
The people.
Oluseyi, I'm sorry, I'm new to this. So my name's Oluseyi, call me Shay. You can follow me on social media, Ifian CEO, that's IFIHANCEO. I'm from Maryland originally, but my family's from Nigeria and Uganda. Is there anything else that I missed or that I cover everything for you, brother?
That's solid.
Yes, sir. You already know I'm with a professional tip.
So you say you Ifian CEO. Let them see the logo.
I sell merch, just to promote the business. On the corporate side, I'm an HR and talent acquisition coordinator.
Okay. HR, talent acquisition, and clothing.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all look out for Ifian CEO. It's a black-owned business. You know what I'm saying? I very much support it. He's been doing this for a while, so I just appreciate this brother and what he's been able to set up. So shout out to my dog, a little Shade.
Shout out to my dog.
All right, big brother Hands.
Hey, okay, so Hands, right? Maryland, born and raised. Okay. Family from Sierra Leone though. So there's that. African. Through and through.
What brings you to the platform? What brings you to Houston? And what is it that you do in your life?
Okay. What brings me to Houston? My road dog.
Yeah.
Oluseyi.
Man.
All right. Bro winning, you gotta make sure your bro winning,
Oluseyi, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense to me.
So there we go. So that's the reason why I'm out here. What do I do by day though? Cybersecurity engineer. So work for the government. We'll leave it as such. But yeah, cybersecurity engineer by day. On the side, business. We cook on the side. 26 and Caesar.
26 and Caesar. My brother's a very talented chef. Please look him up on the gram.
Allegedly. That needs to be checked. It needs to be checked. But yeah.
26 and Caesar. Make sure y'all look out for my brother. Again, cybersecurity, food. You need that plug? Go ahead and holler at my brother.
Yeah, we keep it as such.
Good eats.
We got HR in the building. We got big management services, and we got clothing. So if you need any of that specialty, or you know anybody who could use some expertise, holler at my brother Ifian, CEO, my brother Shay, and hands for the food and the good cybersecurity. You dig?
Look, definitely.
Black men are pushing things forward. Right?
Definitely, definitely.
The condiments we hang out with like-minded brothers,
Really,
especially in Omega. All right. So I appreciate you, bro, my dog. Appreciate that.
Hey, look, to tag along what you said. People always gotta eat, and people gonna always wear clothes.
Yeah,
so look, tap in, man, tap in.
I like that.
Tap in. But how y'all doing? I'm Muse, from Baltimore, Maryland, West Baltimore to be exact.
Yes, sir.
West Baltimore to be exact. And by day, I work in security operations. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
Security
That's what I do.
Not say too much. You know, I might do a little bit more. I might do a little bit less.
Security
but just know
operations.
it's getting done.
For
Just know it's getting done.
For sure.
So what's up, people, man? Antoine. Call me Twan, though, man. Twan. You can follow me on Instagram. Bold Visuals. I'm a photographer full-time. As of right now, I'm also starting a mental health program associated with Bully Movement. Bully is an acronym, but for useless luxuries, love yourself. Again, here we on to something. We trying to help the community by any means necessary, bro.
I like that. I like that.
Adolescents, ages 9 to 18 is what we're going to focus on mainly. I'm also invested in real estate, you know, so I just put my
real
first
estate.
rental property.
Real estate,
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yes,
residuals, help yourself, because if you cannot help yourself, you cannot help anybody else.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I appreciate that. So shout out to you, brothers, man. Clap it up for yourselves one time, bro. Real talk. So as y'all know, man, this has been a little bit since I dropped some more content. I had to get the bros in this video. These are some solid black men that I've known for some years now, and I'm very much proud of them. I'm very much proud of
Proud of you, dog.
Appreciate you.
100%, bro.
Real shit.
100%,
Real
bro.
shit.
We here for you, bro.
Real live, bro.
Yeah.
Real live.
These are good men, you know. They just set an example by action. You know, through their actions, they're setting an example for the community, for the culture. So I thought it was very important that while I'm in Houston, H-Town, you know, I bring these brothers on the podcast to share just whatever you know, insight that they have for you. So how about this? Just starting with Shay. What would you say is the, you know, as a young millennial entrepreneur, what would you say is the biggest challenge for you as far as getting your brand recognition out there, or just building your brand, or building a brand, period? And what would you say, so again, what's the biggest challenge, and what would you say is the biggest reward that you feel from being an entrepreneur?
So the biggest challenge is definitely growing your audience. Because the thing about our generation is, like, you have a lot of successful people, but then you have a lot of people that, no matter how successful they are, they're so brainwashed by social media. Social media is typically having you feel as though you have to, like, be in a certain lane as far as flash, on off, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
To the point that it makes people that really live that lifestyle, like, second guess themselves. And also vice versa. But in short, like I said, growing your audience will probably be number one.
I can see that, you know, how groupthink can come into play on social media. You know, people just focus on one lane or whatever. But it's important to be able to make sure that you have content, marketing on all of these good things, so that you can get the reach that you need in the space that you know. The funny thing is they say that strangers are going to be the ones that make you rich, right?
Yeah.
Strangers, you know, so strangers are going to be the one that make you rich, right? So if you are able to convey value outside of your immediate network, man, I think that's a really important point that Shay is pointing to here. So make sure that if you are a business owner, or if you do plan on having business, make sure that your marketing is on point, you know. And again, if you need any management services, hit up Iffion CEO. All right, Iffion. That's IFIHAN CEO.
But like you said, you also asked, like, what's the biggest reward? I feel like the biggest reward is just reaching a level of elevation in yourself. Because at the end of, like we're all here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all brothers. Like, we know each other for like 5, 6, 7 years now. And in short, again, we've seen each other grow. So for you to grow to the point where you're like, all right, I'm doing a podcast, We don't need to know nothing.
No questions.
We don't know nothing about podcasts, bro.
We here, bro.
We here though. You know, whatever it is, we're gonna have your support because
absolutely.
period.
Absolutely.
But again, growing your audience, that's where the challenge comes in. But it's fulfilling to be able to be in a business where people are doubting you and stuff, and you can elevate, and your main supporters see that elevation and continue to support you.
Can we get a toast to elevation?
Yes, Lord.
That's
Yes, Lord.
I'm
Stay
like,
stagnant.
Oh, where you
Never
at?
stay
You
stagnant.
never
we love that. We love that, man. We love that. I appreciate you. No question. Big guy Shay.
I know they probably wondering.
All right, so if I could turn the attention to my brother Hands,
okay.
Jeremiah Hands, 26 and Caesar, cybersecurity, brother man,
What's good, bro?
it's a lot of young black men that may be able to see this opportunity or this podcast and see what you've been able to do with the opportunities presented to you.
Okay.
Looking up to how they can get in that lane, cybersecurity, being a young chef, being a black man in this space in this time, trying to do that.
Okay.
So, please, if you can just give us a few words on some of the challenges that you have faced trying to get into what you're doing right now, and some of the best rewards that you've received out of putting forth your efforts, please.
My mom put me on game with an internship in the government. She wasn't on no type of time where I was able to just sit at home, just playing ball. Eating all the food in the crib. She was like, nah, Brody, you have to work. You gonna have to do something. You gonna have to do something. So I said, okay. Took the internship. That joint looked out. Then I had another joint freshman year of college. So this is 2012. Had that all through college. So the summers, the winters, worked there. They put me on game.
year round.
Yeah. So so the sweetest part, be honest with you, because up at Frostburg, I graduated with a bachelor's in information technology, with a minor in business administration.
Boy, educated.
Low key.
Yeah, that boy.
Low key. Okay. Fam wasn't gonna accept nothing less, but I mean, as far as how things played out, though, I didn't even choose my major until having that internship.
Okay.
I really didn't know what I wanted to do after graduating high school.
So was it really hard to like figure that out? What was that experience for you like? I know you're first gen. I know that you get into cybersecurity.
Yeah.
It's not a whole bunch of African Americans in that space right now.
So to that point, my mom is probably my biggest influence.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out to mom on that. Yeah. Like I said, when I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know really what I wanted to do until having that internship in 2012. Because I started my major in mass comm. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I'll be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
And then the internship, I was working with some people, some smart people.
Yeah.
Some smart people who put me on game with coding, networking, infrastructure, and all types of things that a lot of people don't even really think about. But it's key. Changed my major, graduated with it. They put me on game with a job back in 15. Been there since.
So man,
Been there since then. So.
Appreciate that, man. So I just want everybody to take some time to understand that this man went through his hurdles. This man went through his process. Young black men, if you're looking to get into this space and start working on cybersecurity, start pursuing business, understand there's a process, and that process is called time.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That process is called time. And if you're putting your energy in the right way, just like me and Shay were talking about earlier, if you're sowing them seeds, you're gonna reap a harvest eventually. So it's very important. It's very much important to be dedicated to your purpose and make sure that you're putting your purpose in the first and foremost. Right. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you for setting the standard and showing something to young black men who may be able to see this vibe.
Try to, bro.
And just to in a really good transition, you know, you say you from Baltimore,
sir.
and you know, shout out
West
Baltimore,
West Baltimore,
West
big.
Baltimore.
West
Let me get
the
right.
big,
Let me get right, bro.
West, he up next. West, talk to him, brother. Talk to him, brother. Talk to him, man.
For sure. Make sure y'all get it right. So, you know, coming from your side of town and in the city, you know, as a Maryland resident myself, I've just been able to grow up and learn a lot about Baltimore and some of the ups and downs on your city, just like every city has, right?
Right.
So, you know, you've come out to be a solid man that's, you know, I believe is worthy of mentoring the next generation.
Appreciate that.
So I would like to ask, what would you say to any young man from your city or any inner city in America, as far as, you know, getting that degree, moving forward in life? Give me some advice.
Like step out your box. The two main things with Baltimore that keep us held back a little bit from time to time, we don't like to try nothing new. Okay. We have two different sides, and some people don't even go to the other side.
I'm from East Baltimore. He from West
yeah,
Baltimore.
To be honest, they don't want to try nothing new to go to the other side. Two, is a crab mentality. People like to pull each other down. What we say, look, what we always uplift. Uplift goes a long. Look, uplift goes a long way. Look, lift as we climb.
Yeah.
Bring the next man up. You know, whether it be words or action.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, I work in security operations. You can look. It's a place to grow. Security is a place to grow. I started off as a officer, regular officer, became an armed officer. It's just different facets to the profession. And now I'm doing executive protection. You know, basically, you know, being armed security for government clients and doing private investigator work. Just try something new. The degree is always degree is key. But get those certifications.
Yes,
Look, hear me out, bro. Look,
he got the answers.
For real, look, whether it be security or cybersecurity or IT, certifications is the bread.
Get them certs.
Certs, man.
Give him your IG if they want some more
Oh
information.
yeah, my IG is Mr. Q, MUSCDAQUE. Follow me.
Appreciate you.
Certs.
Search is the word. Appreciate you, brother, man. That's really dope. I know there's a lot of young men that's coming from your city that will be able to look to you and see somebody who came from the city, put in that work, got themselves into a space that they're passionate about, and like you said, security is something that we're all gonna need. Yeah. So that's the beautiful thing about the bros, man. You know what I mean? Like before I came to undergrad, I went to undergrad at Frostburg State University. Like y'all know, I went to grad school at the University of Maryland, College Park, and before I went to undergrad, I had not had many friends from the city of Baltimore, and I learned.
Now you got plenty. Now you got plenty.
Now I got brothers from Baltimore, you know, and I've learned so much from them. I've learned so much from their lens on life and the lens on what the community really could use and the culture could really use. And I just really appreciated them again for just all joining here. So last but not least, I just got my brother Twan with me right now, and Twan, please speak on your perspective on growing up in East Baltimore, going to university as a black man, and what you believe that other young black men could benefit from as they grow. Please.
Okay. Obviously, he just introduced me, Twan. Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, man. Our family, from the root, is from South Carolina. I started college in fall 2010. I graduated spring 2017. It took me 7 years to graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? But I graduated. I graduated. I'm a very humble guy from humble beginnings. You understand what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm the product of my environment just like everybody else, but I chose which path to go. You understand what I'm saying? And don't let the path choose you. You choose the path and you work it out from there. I'm the first person in my immediate family and the last 2 generations before me to graduate from college.
It's another one. Breaking down the barriers.
I am stern on breaking generational curses, man. I believe in that. We as black men have the power. As black people in general, not just black men. But we black men at this round table right now, so that's what we're going to talk about, man.
It's big love. I appreciate y'all sharing y'all experience and just one parting word that you would have to say to a young black man, if to the younger you, what would you say to him? And let the people know.
The first word that came to mind was perseverance. First word. And it's crazy that I said that because, you know, based on who's at this table, Omega Psi Phi, but I say perseverance because, like, in short, not just myself, but all my brothers at this table, like, when us compared to 5 years ago, it's completely different. Yeah. Everyone has elevated. Between starting off as security officer, working your way up to a manager, no matter starting off as a government entry-level employee, working your way up to an IT mastermind.
Yeah, IT
starting off
mastermind.
as Frostburg undergrad, not sure what you want to do. All right, boom, I'm gonna get my graduate degree. Boom, I'm gonna become economics. Boom, I'm gonna start doing this podcast stuff. From I'm gonna just be another student to I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna be a photographer. I'm gonna follow my dreams. From everything that I've been doing, it's like I've seen everybody grow, and again, perseverance just describes all of that.